This is what's sold in my eBay store, August 6th through 12th. These are Echo Receptor boots, men's. Paid a couple bucks for them, and they sold for $40. These are vintage Yankee cab lights. We paid $5 for the pair, and they sold for $75. I cleaned up my son's room, and this book was pretty much unused, had a CD inside. I sold it for $6. I pick up these Tupperware tumblers whenever I can, and then the hard part is finding the lids. I have put different brand lids on them too, but this woman bought 2 sets of 4 for $38. This is the third Happy Day griddle that I've sold. This one cost me $2 and sold for $25. This one happens to have a wooden handle, and most of the others have plastic. One day I got to a garage sale and I got 3 different metal crates, $5 a piece, and this was one of them. This has 36 openings, and this one is quite large, and it sold for $46. Paid $3 for this Coleman cooler with the box. It's in pretty good condition. This one sold for $28. This is Barbie's purse from the Suburban Shopper outfit back in the 60s, and this one sold for $20. This is an old smudge pot. I guess it just makes smoke. Has some nice writing on it. Toledo Torch Company, and we paid $4 for this, and it sold for $32. A friend gave me this jacket. It had a stain on it. It's called Free Country. It's down, and it sold for $19.50. I paid $5 for this Wall snowmobile suit. It looked like it was brand new. It didn't have any marks on it, and we sold it for $72. But quite a few of these little camera cases. I'm not sure if people use them for purses or what, but they're kind of cute. On this one, we paid $4 and it sold for $21. This, I believe, was my father-in-law's pack. It's called a Portage Pack, from Portage Pack Company, I guess, for backpacking, taking to the boundary waters of northern Minnesota. And this sold for $165. Paid $2 for this vintage fly fishing jacket. The brand is Ideal, and it sold for $70. 72. These are vintage Red Wing boots. Paid $1.50 for them, and they sold for $55. This is a needlework kit of all the states and a flower, state flower for each one. I paid $2 for this, and it sold for $35. It's a Zebco fishing reel. I believe we paid $1 for this, and it sold for $25. These are 4 vintage hankies. I think they were my mother-in-law's or her neighbor's. And a little detail on that one, and I just sold them all together for $12. Last item for this week is this Fire King mug from a local bank here in Minnesota, and that one sold for $9.